Chinsa ni Ikomi chabona maragobo mwanchu murigeria chinga kingo kumanya amangana maya hunaberika wateka aseri tuko lya rero eritariane Dorcas Kemuma nani gotoko chikubwatana nere Joshua Auta oyo kunyamanya asensemo yebimanyererio nabo igo oyo kwene kinga chibicha amona mario gya wikeire nere Abigail Nyanchama. Omo County Commissioner we County ya Kisii ni gabakurire abamenye be County ya Kisii bali bara angene chindoche kunganya kororo na kogenda ase aimukerete igoro elyo gwetanga koru ase ogosombwa na mache nebo igo koru ase mbure nyinge eyelinino chinga kicho ni gaboria bali bonsi bamenyete barabara ase chipara kunganya kororo ase kiriatebuna serikali ye County ya Kisii amona babwatani bande nigo babegete emerobe yogo chikorosia chipari yo elyo kwene kinga ngotanga bale emebasokano ye chipara.
Sisi tumekuwa hii ni mkutano wetu ya 3 mkutano ya disaster na tulikuwa tunapanga jinsi tunaweza kabiliana na hatari za El Nino kama hii county itakuwa na hatari hizo. Tumekuwa na mikutano katika kila sub county na kila DC chini ya wenyekiti wa Deputy County Commissioner na chini ya wenyekiti wa sub county administrator, na wamekuwa na ile kitu kwa Kiingereza tunasema contingency plan. Tumeweza kumap out zile area ambazo tunaona pengine zinaweza kuwa za hatari, mimea kuharibika, maisha ya watu kuhatarika, barabara kufurika na mambo kama landslide. Na tumekubaliana iko mikakati ambayo tumeweka. Tunataka kuhusisha kila stakeholder, watu ya ambulance, watu ya UNICEF. Tunataka kuhusisha wale makontrakta wa barabara wako hapa wahusike kama kupitia kwa mpango wa community social responsibility. Zile drainage ambazo zimefungwa ziwe unclogged. Wale watu wamejenga kwenye mito, riparian areas, tunawahimiza waondoke. Na pia wale ambao wamejenga kwenye mitaro za barabara, kwa mfano hii barabara ya kutoka Kisii kwenda Kilgoris ni barabara ambayo inataka ifunguliwe. Because other than mambo ya El Nino, tumekuwa na surface runoff kubwa ambayo inaharibu mabarabara na hii inaleta hasara kubwa kwa serikali. The other positive side where we want to leverage the issue of planting crops, there are crops which can do well. We have the risks of overgrown trees which are old. We want to engage the community policing, the local chiefs, so that these trees are mapped out and brought down. Tunataka kila mmoja wetu ahusike.
Omugavana we County ya Nyamira Nyaribo ni gori tukorera bwatukire amariogo gwetani chiribu 30 ucia chinyagitari a oimeye county yo boigo Nyaribo ni gaboria serikali nene kwene kinga ngo sirabare ekiombe yokorwa amariogo ya Kemsa erio kwene kinga mkoena na bale amariogo aisaine.
Ayatwanya oraka 1 million. Ayandi na alabolete 8 million. Lakini keragocha ndoya beke ndorige na consumption yetu ya distributed mewe. Watu watu bakomu na mario wana asili. Gozo la renge. Na roje tiemba. Lakini mario yana nikakaleta. Yo moja wele kiati de tigari yoro. Omulawa wenda kolina na wana ni lakini.
Kwa Deputy Governor Dr. James Ondicho Kisami. Pia tunaambia watu walikuwa wabunge hii kaunti yetu ya Nyamira. Waache governor afanye kazi baada ya miaka 5. Sisi kama wafanyikazi ama sisi kama voters tutakuja ndio tupige hesabu.
Togos kamotwe ase county yo Nyamira omugavana we county yo Nyaribo nigo boigo aboririe serikali gose ekiombe kirigia judiciary commission service komenta abakori emirimo ase bigambiro bye county yo anene asensemo ya manga na boigo asensemo ya borabu nigo yakwanita ya abuigoro maragoba chingaki abanyakiombe kurase commission yo ya judiciary batarirete ase county yo ya Nyamira.
One of our biggest stakeholders is the county leadership. So we have visited Nyamira County government offices, and we've been engaging with the governor and basically exploring areas of collaboration. The position is that according to the Judicial Service Act, we ought to have a magistrates court in every sub-county and a high court in every county. That is our intention. And the two courts were gazetted with the intention, of course, of operationalizing them. But ultimately, you know, it boils down to resources. Before we can recruit magistrates to take there, before we can recruit staff to take there to operationalize those courts, we must get the resources that are required. So we are committed, we are still committed to ensuring that those courts eventually get operationalized, and also the two sub-counties that still do not have courts gazetted or otherwise also eventually get a court.
Kujua matatizo iko kwa wananchi kulingana na mambo ya kotini. So wakitoka hapa sasa wataenda waongea na wananchi wachache huko, ndio wajue, ingawa walikuja late lakini tumeengage mzuri, na nikujua tu shida ya wananchi kuhusiana na koti.
Omorikyo monebwe kiombe kerikia abarimu kya NAT Collins oyo nigaboriri kiombe kerigyo kubarika abarimu kya TSC kubasira nabo igo kuba omoyo abarimu eryo kwene kinga nkwana nabare chisemi emergency ya Kenya echo chire chingeya oyo nigaya kwana ya chinga kibare gochengera igoro iyo ritukori nene lya abarimu asensengima emambi ya lero imeyo mochi o Nairobi.
That for the teacher we need, for the education we want, the world is transforming. And in fact, we must all agree that we must walk side by side with the evolving education system. I want to say here and now that Kenya National Union of Teachers will forever support the teachers in this republic. And we want to appeal to the Teachers Service Commission, our partner. We must work together as teacher trade unions and the Teacher Service Commission, the employer, for us to realize the teacher we want for the education, the teacher we need for the education we want. We cannot work solo as teachers, and Teacher Service Commission cannot work solo as the employer. I want to say here and now, and even applaud my brother Akelo Misori. A teacher who is well catered for is the teacher who shall perform and lead to the quality education to the extent that we get this education.
Chinga kecho motenererie omonene bwe kiombe kyo kubarika abarimu kya TSC Nancy Masharia nigo abakira abarimu ikoko nabo igo kogokera asemere memiye ejo babeire bagokoro emergency ya Kenya asokwane kinga abaworoki wankonyora bare amasomo amaya nigo boigo Nancy Masharia aterio na nekente kenene ase aba osene atwenene abarimu babeire bagokora asokwane kinga abaworoki wankwirana bare omoroberi obo obwechisemi obotambe.
And I'm not talking about the past 1 year because teachers have not done well in the other years. I'm just saying this because teachers have done exceedingly well in Kenya. I cannot enumerate all their gains, but let me just look at the 1 year. And I just wish to outline 6 reasons why we are celebrating them today. 1 is the restoration of the normal school calendar. From 2020 to 2022, our country mounted a heavily constricted school calendar, which contained a heavily constricted program and heavily put pressure on the teacher and learner. The aim was to work towards the normalizing of the school calendar. Today, therefore, we celebrate our teachers for soaking all the pressure over the past 2 years, which has enabled us achieve the normal school calendar year in 2023. 2, the transitioning of grade 6 learners to grade 7. The Kenyan teacher has been instrumental this year in successfully transitioning the grade 6 learners to grade 7 in 2023. This has been no mean task, as the junior school level under the CBC was being introduced to our school this year. The fact that our teachers have successfully swum into the deep junior secondary school waters this year and guided our learners exceptionally well is something we must celebrate today. That is the participation in
Asenchere moyo gosira aborokia imeyensi ya Kenya nige serikali ya Kenya kwanza era chikobarika balimu gochakira ituko ryankyo eryo eyera benchere yemo yo kwenekinga aborokia nkonyora bari chisemi chiseine imeyensi to ya Kenya.
Here, in between the normal duties, 72,250 teachers have participated in the retooling exercise to ensure they are compliant with the CBC. This involved the newly recruited teachers, head teachers, and teachers deployed from primary to junior secondary school, and also teachers drawn from private schools. The fact that these teachers managed to attend the sessions, while at the same time they were expected to attend to their normal school programs, is indeed a reason to celebrate them. In line with this year's World Teachers' Day theme, to increase teachers' presence in classroom, the Kenya Kwanza government has recruited 56,000 teachers. Please give a hearty clap to our government. I wish to also announce that we'll be retooling these teachers countrywide starting tomorrow, 16th to 13th October 2023, which will involve the 36,000 teachers recruited in January 2023 and 20,000 teachers recruited in August 2023.
Togo tigara asenseme yo yechisemi muwaziri wechisemi Ezekiel Machuguri tukoriarera niga ikabosyo webunge ye Senate ase abwatege ikaro kyabene asari koringoriwa igoro ye University ya Kenyatta ase abarokiwa babaire bakorika amarube ucyase Senate yo bakwemurunganeria nase kibatari wanchira gutumeka kinyomba cyobo cyanu icyo cyagakire ne sukuru eyo nigo bano abarokiwa bo babaire bakorika amarube ase kugania wanchirwa gutumeka kinyombe cyo ase amasomo abo Omo waziri oyo nigari irabuna nigo arachikobwatirana amone wizara yobochenu nabo igone wizara yekisemi edikweneke buna aboroki wabo be University ya Kenyatta ngochibare konyora obwene bwabo.
Even the subdivision that is ongoing of Kenyatta University land, should that matter land in good is null and void. Title deed is not a piece of paper. I mean, why is government behaving as if it is fighting itself? And finally, the other question. Your response on this thing of financing the hospital, the response of the Cabinet Secretary of Finance and Minister of Health. There seems to be this belief and attitude that because the loan is from national government, you know, it's like the university should not have a say.
My stand is still very clear and remains the way it was originally, that the students have to access the university for purposes of training and the purposes of running. And you can see, Honorable Chair, when I received the letter from the Attorney General, I had not responded to that particular letter immediately. You see, it took me about 2 months. You might ask yourself why, because there were other people too to engage on the same. Among the people, I even called the Vice Chancellor. We discussed, went through the letter. I went to my colleague, the CS, Minister of Health, engaged on the same.
Ebyombe byokwegerera obwene bwa mwanya bantu bikurauna haki Afrika nigo besokiri bene na komoche serikali ase oko bwatoka gose ogo roboti igoro yoko banchera abanyanyimbo kurwa ensi yetu ya Kenya kogenda ase enseri ya Haiti iri gochikwana kinganko bekabare omorembe ase enseywe kolengana ne kyombe kyo nigo batebire muna eyo nigere mamincha yeri chiko na nigo batebire muna igo baragani serikali gochiko bwatyari chiko ediore constitution imeyense ya Kenya.
The government of Kenya must make this legal according to our own rules. So in the next few days, we expect that they will apply the constitution, they will seek approval of parliament, and follow the laws of the land. Kenya is a sovereign country. We don't get dictates from the UN that are then applied directly. So even if there is a resolution that has been passed by the Security Council, in applying that resolution, we must abide by the Constitution of Kenya and we must follow our laws.
The Haitian problem requires a Haitian solution, and that Kenyan and the international community should support the Haitian people to find lasting solutions to their problem. Ensuring that an equal amount of funding is allocated to empowering local communities in Haiti to effectively address human rights and social justice issues as dedicated to deploying the police. Further, to demanding an armed embargo on Haiti, we call on the international community to ensure that they investigate and captures all those incite and
Abarai kurwa ase kanisa jege Islamu nigo besokiri bene na kugikira ikigambere kinene aso kwanchira abantu baria ba ensemeyemo kunyumana na bayigo koba amo nigo bono batebire muna igeyo nigere mamincha yeri chiko na bayigo mamincha yebitabu ebichenu nigo bono barire eira ayogo chaka kurubikana go chakira ari tukoryankyo iri kwene kinga serikali ngochire kuigwa ebirero byabo nigo bono bamo ase igo mochire serikali ase ogotaiwa ebirero obyabo na gukora gutaimukia egetambukiro kende gyonsi
yote zilieleza swala hili wazi wazi kwa kuwa mwanadamu kuja duniani lengo na madhumuni ni kuja kujaza dunia. Mwenyezi Mungu katika suratul Nisai amelizungumzia hilo swala ya kwa kuwa nendeni duniani nimewaomba mwanamke na mwanamume mujaze dunia, na Biblia kama ulivyoeleza imeeleza hivyo. Sasa tunapokuwa kuona mambo yanavyokwenda, watu wanaenda kinyume na mafunzo ya Biblia na Qur'ani, tumekuwa na uoga mkubwa.
Omwanju muri abitasene Ndizi TV aiga nonko bitorera Amayia ase Chinsa Ikomi chabana maragoba kolinda yo negati yari togendre to kwarigani ayora chikunyanyora chikoraga Chinsa yemo yabona maragoba ase nchera yo bikiranu twaro burigerio buya imeyegetasene Ndizi TV inchere terane nkoro kwa Dorcas Kemuma niko twaringenere Joshua Auta oyena kinga kwanyanyorira ase nsemo yebimanyererio nabayigo abigenya nchama nigana kinga kwanyanyorire ase nyori chibi chamo na mariogi asenchera ire engikiranu twaro bategeri buya ritko igia.